In our first video at Southern California Prosthetics, we showed you how to clean your silicone liner. Now we're going to continue on and show you how I don the liner. And so I take it from being dry and clean, and I just set it down. The first thing you want to do is you want to apply your ointment, which is just like Desitin or A&D. We recommend this one from CVS brand. It's a little bit less expensive, but it works really well. It works just like Desitin does. So you take a nice amount of the lotion, and you make sure that you get it all over the area that you're going to roll the liner onto. And as your liner gets more and more seasoned, you'll need less and less ointment. So in the beginning, we start with a lot of ointment, and then as time goes on, we're able to back off on the amount of lotion, or ointment, I should say. Now we take our silicone liner, and we want to spray the alcohol inside the liner. Now this is how I usually clean the outside of my liner. I didn't necessarily pay a whole lot of attention when I cleaned it the night before, but in the morning I want to make sure that I get a lot of alcohol in there. And then I look for the nipple inside the silicone liners, and I want the nipple on the front top of my residual limb. And now I take the liner and I slowly roll it all the way up, making sure, and then I rub my hands over it, making sure I've got all the air bubbles out of the liner. And then I grab my towel, wipe my hands because they get kind of greasy, and then I wipe the liner. Then I want to take my little sock. Depending upon how many plies you need, that's what you put on. It is basically just a wick, so you want to make sure that your liner and your little sock will sit below the sleeve of your system. Then I just don my leg in. I roll the sleeve up. You want to make sure that you have at least 2 inches past the top of the liner where your sleeve seeds itself over your skin. Then you want to take your pump, and I just attach it. Some people like to stand up and do this. I usually sit down because I'm bilateral. And I get that pump line in there, and I usually count how many pumps I use, and I use about 30 pumps. You want to stop and make sure that your pump is holding air, and as you can see the line here, it's starting to pull vacuum, which is a good sign that you've got a good seal. And that would be how much pressure I've got in there. I feel like I have a good seal. It feels nice and comfortable. And then, of course, I just go ahead and get up, and I'm ready to go.